Ladies and gentlemen, live from Rewind City, it's LolcowRewind when the show goes on. Boys in the chat. And another one, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching LolcowRewind. Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge, and we got some voluptuous videos to dig through today. It's been a interesting day in the lolcow universe, to say the least. There's been a lot of trouble brewing. There's been some gooning. There's been some bullying. There's been all the good stuff. But I can't even begin to tell you it all without bringing in my co-host. Say, Zooted, how you doing?
Feeling good today. It is shaping up to be a crazy week with elections being what, tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to the polls. I do believe we're gonna have from LolCow Live into halfway through Rewind. There's gonna be everybody voting, which means we might have a huge upset live in the middle of Rewind. All those Yo Mama fans gonna be upset.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think you should be nervous. He's been running, this smear campaign, and you've been running as the man of the people. And I think that's always going to excel.
As a young boy, I told myself I will not live in fear of any man. I would only run towards the ice cream man. I would run from no man. I'm also very large, so running really wouldn't help. But Cassie coming through, upgrade to the pay pick. We're going to get Cassie's name in the intro very soon. Much love, Cassie. Boom, boom. You know what we do around here? We swig for the pigs.
Shout out Cassie coming in strong and getting her name on the intro screen. Whew.
But that being said, anything can happen. And if the world decides Yo Mama is the better fit for the LolCow universe, then I'll just start the Stop the Steal campaign.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't believe it.
You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Go the whole way. Billy the Fridge for president until we all lose our knees or something. We're going hard.
Won't accept the loss. I'm telling you right now, I won't accept it. We're going Stop the Steal all the way. So might as well just vote for me. Make it easier on everybody.
This is the energy I love to hear, to be honest, because I don't think you should be any other way about it.
Yeah. It'll be fun though. I do think that it's been a weird couple of weeks, few weeks. Everything's been in and out since the election was brought down to me and him. It's just been like we lost Rastov at one point. Yo Mama's been moved from test to LolCow Pit. Rastov's back, but under what conditions? We got Booster Gold running rampant in the LCU. We got a
He's
Denmark.
like the biggest character right now. That is one of the craziest things going on. How did this random LCU side character take over the entire universe and manage to be talked about on almost every single show today? In fact, I think he was talked about on every single show today. I don't think I have a timestamp here that doesn't at least have Booster in it once on the show.
Yeah, I was going to try not to talk about him today, but that's probably not going to happen.
It's unavoidable. He is just making a splash everywhere. He's making sure everybody knows his name and everybody's talking about him, whether he's loved or he's hated. So
he had a little haircut today. Local Live. It was a nice, nice little haircut.
Remember when we said he should do the Gru cosplay?
Yeah, he's halfway there. My man's stepping it up. We'll see what happens.
I'm saying.
Z Dark 0X says Zay was getting bullied on live earlier. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. Did you see that?
No, what'd they do to you?
Well, they were talking about Rewind, and then it turned into me. I guess we could start there if you want to start there.
Let's pull up the bullying.
I know, I honestly think it was more critiques than it was bullying. But sure, we'll call it bullying. I'm down with that.
I'm okay with anybody paying money calling it bullying. No free accusations, though. That's the rules. Little Dove says, no cheating, Billy. I don't have to cheat. I just have to show up.
All right. It sounds like we're owed then today if you're saying they got to pay us for critiques.
Yeah. None of that free fire bullshit. Okay, so I want to see this. I want to see what they had to say about Zay. I'm gonna see if it's fair or foul. Fair play, foul play.
Yeah, I actually want to hear your response to this.
Have to, but like, I want to drag this dumb motherfucker for blowing up this opportunity because you just blew it up.
What is Rewind gonna cover, right? If Booster doesn't show up to the fucking Booster episode.
I guess they're gonna have to cover. Guess they're gonna have to fucking cover the election because that's all this is gonna be.
Oh god, that's gonna be so fucking boring. No man, like that show has. Look, I love Zay, dude. Like that show has no fucking life right now. I do not want to fucking watch like MSNBC. Yeah, like I love Zay, but like they gotta find a way to make it fun. Like she's really good at the rewinding shit, but like, bro, like it's not exciting to watch.
Scooter.
What?
Shit.
Be careful. Be careful.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, like, I mean, is that a crazy statement to make? Like, I saw Xylee on Rewind, and it just reminded me of the good old days. But I mean,
it was nice watching the two of them bounce off each other. It was very natural. I will give you that. But bro,
Okay, so stop there. I guess we'll start here.
We are the MSNBC of the LCU. We're the MSNB LCU. That was the whole point. That's what Rewind does. You want entertainment? You're supposed to be entertaining, and we cover your entertainment. That's the rules. If we're lacking, you're lacking. Fight me about it. Step your game up. We're actually killing it, though. We just made Scooter look entertaining. And I heard through the grapevine, Scooter might be getting replaced by Booster Gold. I made that up.
I don't know about getting replaced, but they were talking about him interning on live, so maybe.
That's what I heard, yeah. Booster Gold's getting an intern. But why would he get intern? Other than to replace a weak link. No, I'm spreading shit back to Scooter for saying that this show's hollow. It's hollow because we fill it with our thick Deoc energy. All right.
Billy's out here pumping his peen in this shit. What do you got to say to that, Scooter?
Bust it. Okay. Bust it, baby. They
got more to say, though. It wasn't just there.
Oh, okay, fuck.
Scooter, I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not even like talking shit on him. It's kind of like, why are you making that face, Rastov?
Because Billy's my guy, man.
Like, I'm not saying Billy's the problem. I'm not saying Billy
ain't the problem.
Like
Billy
that's not
the problem.
And I'm not even saying that Zay's 100% the problem. I'm just like, it's, you know.
It seems like you're okay. Well, just fucking say what you mean, because it sounds like you're dancing around and you just literally did like a seal impression of fucking dolphin impression.
No, like it's just. I feel like Rewind right now, it's Rewind. It's Rewind. We need to rewind the news. Here's what happened in the LCU today. I want it to be, this is Rewind. Let's get into the news. You know, let's have some fun. Let's, you know, like,
isn't that
bro,
the point?
It's just, I feel like it's missing
just
something.
Rewind the news, though? Like,
yeah, but you gotta make it.
All right, Billy, you ready? Bust a nut.
Oh, yeah, we got a busted nut. Yay, tonight on Local Nuts, Albert and Steak are not going to have Scooter. Dude, he got busted off nuts.
I think that's what we need. We need a bust a nut song. We need the rewind a nut.
Rewind the nut? Is that's what we need?
To be honest, I feel like that's what's going on with half the fucking debauchery we're going to be rewinding on these shows today. We're rewinding somebody's fucking goon fantasies. Yes, we might be rewinding the nut.
There are goon fantasies to be rewound. Lightning's... I think I'm dying. Excuse me. Never died before. This is my first time dying. I don't like it. 1 second.
No, that's fair.
All right, I'll live.
That actually...
Lightning Sparrow says, love for rewind. My vote for Billy R. Big R's in the chat with the Ricka rewind. Thank you, Lightning Sparrow, for showing love and staying true through us all this time. Big love. Okay, back on topic. I had to die a little.
But on a serious note, I do think that there is some valid criticism in this. I think it has taken me some time to adjust to being with the new co-host. I was with Buff for months. You were with Xylee for months doing this show. So we kind of have to build our own chemistry back. But I do feel like there's episodes where we have had a ton of fun. I really liked our Jack Black debate. That felt very fun to me for no reason at all. And we stuck on that for way too long, but somehow I found it entertaining.
It was actually really good. I love that you're a movie buff that has the most retarded movie takes. I love that.
I think the same thing about you, so it's fine.
Shit. Shoka says Billy made that freestyle rap into a freak style rap. Dude, there was only one way we were coming out of that freestyle rap. Cockfest 2025. Lolcow Live was stupid today. But thank you, Shokas. Now,
yeah.
What more do they say? Was that it?
I think there's a little bit more, just a wee.
Squeeze this juice.
Entertaining, right? Like that's kind of, look, Rewind's doing good. They're getting shitty redirects from Bus too, so I mean, it's not all on them. But I'm just saying, they could be doing more. That's all I'm saying.
What do you really think the problem is? Because I have an opinion. I think Billy can make anything fun except...
Well, yeah, I mean,
he made me fun.
I mean, anything really goes on.
So what do you think the problem with Rewind is then?
Well, I mean, if we're looking at the host, it's Zay. But again, it might just be a matter of growing into the role. I mean, that goes for me too. That goes for a lot of hosts in the
You were friends with Zay. Why are you coming so hot at it?
I am friends with Zay. I'm friends with Zay. Boogie told me to stop talking to S1K because he's an illegal. But that's besides the point.
The real answer is the call is coming from not inside the room. I've heard this somewhere else before, very familiarly, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Interesting. I have no idea what that means. So I was noticing there's only 2 voice chats left right now. Lolcow Nuts and Lolcow Live.
Oh, you would have rant about that? Because I would have rant about that.
We've lost all main show voice chats in the Discord due to hosts congregating, I guess. But
we can't play video games with each other anymore because that's when Rewind VC got deleted. It was me, Scooter, and Lacey in there, and we were playing motherfucking video games, and they deleted the VC. So we can't play video games in the VC?
That's what happened?
We can't be friends.
You were playing video games?
VC was deleted. Yes.
Weird.
Booster Gold came in for not even 0.2 seconds, and we kicked him. We literally kicked him because we were we don't want your drama here.
Huh. Because I never figured out why that got deleted. I didn't realize you were just playing video games.
Yeah. Yeah. It was 6 fans, and then me, Lacey, and Scooter were the hosts who were in there at the time that it was deleted. And then everybody moved to Cash VC, and the same thing happened. All the people who were just playing video games, VC deleted. So I guess all the VCs are getting deleted, except for Nuts and Live seem to be the only 2 still there.
Lolcow Live and Nuts are standing strong. Baywee Bug says, don't die, Mr. President. The people need you. And also, love you, wifey. Even though I disagree with you about Jack Black in the Mario movie. Got him.
That's fair. I still love you too, wifey.
So, yeah, the Discord's been blowing up. Things are in disarray. I feel like the Discords are going to be evolved or be brought back. It was a reactionary moment because there was too much content not on shows. It was just wasting away in the Discord from what I heard. Was it was it Booster Gold just not going on shows and running off to the Discords? Like, do you remember that?
In my honest opinion, I think what it was hosts not being on shows on the weekend. Like, there wasn't that many shows that ran this weekend. I know we were kind of struggling to like figure out a time. Like, every single time we wanted to run our show, it was like the time when like 2 or 3 shows were already going. And it's not like we're not going to go against them, but I kind of want to give the B circuit people some time to like get their footing, especially the ones that are trying to get monetized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gave them a little room to spread their legs, but coming back mansplaining, we're gonna shut them down. Maybe.
What if we do a goal to bring the VC back? Can Keem say no to that?
Probably. We just need to figure out what happens tomorrow when I win as president, and then I will sit down and I will have the negotiations to return to form. We'll figure out what we have to do to make things happen. That's not just for Rewind. It's for the entire LCU voice chat community. We'll figure something out. I don't know.
You'll clean up the Discord one way or another.
We'll have to. We can't just leave it hanging.
That reminds me, with the election tomorrow, we finally owe these people your campaign video.
Yeah, I think you got a link to it. You want to pop that open and we'll share it?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will play the campaign video for you in full view now. Yo Mama has zero interest in bettering the LolCow universe. Since day one, he's only been here to use and abuse this system for his own personal gain.
So Becky hits me up about this LolcowRewind thing, right? I don't like Keemstar either. I hate him. I don't like him either. But I want to use him.
Came in through Becky. He came in through a girl world that was completely different than the LolCow universe that we see today. He doesn't have any respect for what we're actually building.
Your Mama versus Keemstar, and I'm not even no cap. I'm gonna knock that out. Like, I'm gonna knock him out for all the shit that he's done. No one likes Keemstar. Keemstar's a fucking asshole. I just want to use him.
A vote for Yo Mama is a vote for Yo Mama's personal interests. Vote Billy the Fridge. Down since day one. Up for the LolCow universe.
This is Barack Obama, and I endorse Billy the Fridge for LCU president.
This is Donald Trump, and I endorse Billy the Fridge for LCU president.
This is Joe Biden, and I endorse Billy the Fridge for LCU president.
A divided community falls, but together with me, we will thrive. Vote Billy the Fridge November 4th. This message was paid for by Gaff Garian, Cassie Ulan, Dude Here 1342, Poke Gaga, Mary, and Ultra. And viewers like you. Dude, Zay, I butchered the fuck out of that. I was trying to re-edit it last minute. I was like, I'm gonna change the way this goes a little bit. I butchered the fuck out of it. We had like 2 minutes to go live. But anyways,
I made the same edit you did without your face at the end, and I sent it to you like right before the buzzer beater, but yours is kind of better with your face at the end. And because it's chopped, it adds to our charm.
Yeah, it's chopping. We're popping. The whole idea here is, you know, Yo Mama has always been here to use the LCU. He hated Keemstar. He came in here, said he'd never work for Keem. He changed his tune. He came crawling back to the LCU every chance he could get, because this is where he got his clout from. He had this stupid idea where he wanted to give away redirects to people outside of the universe. It's like, that's the dumbest shit. The universe exists because we work together to push each other up. He wants to break it out. He said he wanted to give Fresh a redirect. He's out of his fucking mind. But
isn't he banned?
Yeah. Yo Mama really wants to run the ship into the ground because he's only wants to work for himself. He's out for himself. I've seen that time and time again. I get it. Why wouldn't you want to be out for yourself? But I think that the self gets bettered when more people around you are better. I don't want to make millions. I want to make millionaires. I want to work with millionaires. I want to have my peers grow with me. We'll see what we can do here in the LolCow universe tomorrow when you vote. Hope you vote Billy the Fridge.
Amen. To be honest, this is what the LCU needs. There was a moment, and I think it was on Pit at some point, where Glammy said, a vote for Yo Mama is a vote for chaos, whereas a vote for Billy is a vote for organized chaos. And I think that's very well put.
Yeah. I think both votes are for chaos. One, I think, will be chaos with impending doom, and one I think will be a flourishing chaos, a chaotic spiral, like one of those spin art paintings you do as a little kid. You ever go to the science center and spin your paint around? Looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to look really cool, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
See, this is the movement we need, y'all. Make sure you're voting Billy tomorrow. Do not let us down, RWO. We believe in you all. Also, I wanted to say to Roxy out there, you are not banned on the Rewind channel. I just checked. You're not banned.
Oh, why would... I've seen Roxy chat and Rewind, I thought. Interesting. I don't know why she
she was saying somewhere she was banned in the Rewind channel, and I just triple
Billy the
checked,
Fridge
and
for
she's
president.
not.
Heart on fire emoji. Heart on fire emoji. Heart on fire emoji. Heart on fire emoji. I love you so very much, Billy. Romantic face emoji. Kissing face emoji. Smiling face with hearts emoji. Heart suit emoji.
Hearts on fire, Cassie Olin, let's go! Much love to you, Cassie. Thank you so much. That's the type of pep rally we need prior to the election day. We need people like Cassie standing up and showing their love for me.
No, Billy, I found out why she's banned. Who the motherfuck went in and banned the name Roxy from the entire channel? That is some crazy motherfucking work. I'm taking that one off. There was some crazy banned words. I just checked. There was some crazy things that should not have been banned. I just removed all the weird things that were banned. So you all should be free to chat as you please now. I don't know what was going on with the moderation.
I don't know how that would have happened.
Yeah, the entire word Roxy was banned. So was Savage. So were the pirate flags.
Interesting.
I freed them all. I don't know. I got no beef with them. They're free here.
Interesting. I have no
Roxy
idea.
Said I can't type it here. You're free. I freed you. I'm
free at last. Free at last. Free to type, at least.
I don't know what happened with that. That's the craziest banned word list I've ever seen. There was so many names in there, and I was like, okay, let's just remove these all. This is just too much.
Uh-oh.
He said good luck, say. Well, shit.
Only person that adds in banned words is Keem? I don't know. Maybe, yeah.
I've added ones to nerds. That's not true. Okay. Well, there's been a bunch of shit going on. Speaking of, we were talking about Booster a little bit earlier. He made his rounds again today, and he got a bunch of people upset. So I think we should jump into some of Booster's drama.
Let's get into some of that fool's gold with Booster Gold.
So starting with, did you hear what happened over the weekend?
Where at?
You know, we kind of like rewinded everything.
We went over the big Saturday. There was a Sabado Gigante with Booster Gold, and we covered most of that. But anything happened Sunday?
He did go on live. That was when the whole like intern thing was brought up. There was this weird conversation about a bunch of sexual fetishes, which we'll get into that in a little bit. But then today, there was a whole thing on Rebel to start. First off, Gigi mentions this whole thing, like, kind of towards the beginning of her stream, which, like, kicks off a bunch of drama. And this all gets settled very weirdly. And then Gigi mentions this whole thing, like, kind of towards the beginning of her stream, which, like, kicks off a bunch of drama. And this all gets settled very weirdly. And then Gigi mentions this whole thing, like, kind of towards the beginning of her stream, which, like, kicks off a bunch of drama. So this is Rebel's first day with Roxy.
Okay.
In it to talk about LCU stuff. I know we're not going to normally do it, but we at least want to touch on it. Like, okay, I know. Chris, thank you so much. That is so sweet, darling. I appreciate you very much, Chris. I really do. Thank you. So this Booster Gold, everybody's going to talk about him. Everybody's going to show clips. I'm exhausted hearing about him, but I at least think that everybody wants to hear what each host thinks about him. So,
well, I need to hear because you know me, I don't hear any of this stuff. So whatever you guys talk about, you're going to catch me up on. So that's what I need. I don't ever get a chance to watch everything like that. So I don't even know about this booster thing. I have no idea how it started or anything. So I know people don't want to hear it. If they don't, that's fine. Just catch me up a little bit.
No, just Cat Lady. What is your thoughts on him? So Booster,
my thoughts on him?
He's come into the community and he's tried to be a rage baiter, in my opinion. He's going after talking about Glammy's kids' names that she never told him her kids' names. He just heard it on a private call with her. Not against the rules, but really fucking dirty, right? Then he talked about Wonder Woman's son's name and her real name, which she has never said her real name. I don't know if her son's name has ever been said, but I've never heard her real name.
No,
I don't know.
Me neither.
I guess Twiggy was saying a lot of it's already been said online. The whole point of it is, even if it has been said online, as someone who has said some shitty things online and knows better, Glock fucking loaded, I know that fucking emote anywhere.
Here, I'm gonna skip ahead to like the craziest moment of it.
Yeah, do that.
Because she kind of gives like her retelling, like her opinions on it, but there's like this one moment that's like, whoa. And it gets everybody upset, so hold on. Because there's still the issue of Rebel, by the way, your transcripts still aren't working. Not sure what's up with that.
It's very weird. I do believe we talked to, Gidget and I talked one night. Were you in the call? And we tried to figure out how to get them to work, and she was doing everything like all the other channels. It's very odd. I don't know what's
don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if Keem needs to look at it as the channel owner, but we still don't have transcripts for them, so it's like hard.
The support is so awesome today. You guys are amazing. But so Booster, in my opinion, he is mentally deficient. He's got, I think ADHD and something else. He lives with his grandparents. His name is Alex. I have no problem saying your real name because it's out there. Thank you very much.
There's no excuse, though. I hate people that use a mental illness as an excuse for shit they do. I'm sorry.
So the casual just name drop.
Yeah, but that's not his actual name, apparently. It was a false.
So then... Yep. So flash forward to Crypt today. So they start off the show and they play this clip for Booster. And he's like, yeah, no, this is some false information. And then Tech Protect actually goes into where Gidget got the information from, which I thought was really interesting. And I want to play that clip for sure. Here, let me just quickly check.
I see Sweet Tea in our chat. Sweet Tea, if you want to come up here, you're welcome to come up here. I see you chatting. I would love to talk to you a little bit about today's bus.
Yeah, any host at any point, feel free if y'all want to come up and talk about anything, because a lot of y'all are involved in this stuff today.
Okay. She is referencing someone who's well known in the community who is just absolutely out of their fucking mind. Have you heard of Grim Galleries?
Oh, I've heard of him. I've heard of him before.
Grim Galleries just made this the fuck up. All right. He posted a video recently being like, I have all the information on Booster Gold. I know his real name. It's Alex. Don't worry, Alex. We know your name is already out there. And he's going off about like charges against you in 2018 or some shit, and like you live with your grandparents. It's just all wrong. Incorrect.
Now
So we know, we've all heard of this fucking character. Apparently he made like an anonymous style video where he's like wearing like a mask, or I guess it's like all AI characters, of like him wearing a mask. And he's like, we know you, Booster, and all these like facts about you, all this crazy shit. And pretty much everything that Gidget was saying was in that video. So then there's a whole confrontation later between Crypt and Rebel where both streams are like simultaneously on each other, where he like goes up to ask about like, hey, why the fuck are you like spreading this shit that is obviously fake?
Did AI make up the facts that he was using on Booster? were those AI generated too? Because they were so off.
Dude, this guy is genuinely, he makes up his own sick fantasies. Can I be honest? If you've never like seen the weird AI this guy makes, there was one time I think Keem showed a video that he made of like Buff and me, and it starts off with like a thumbnail of me, and he makes me like just say things and like weird sexual things that he clearly would want me to say to him. But this would never happen other than in this guy's weird, sick fantasy, so we had to use a thumbnail to AI it of me, right? And then he makes it so his AI character's like dancing with me at the fucking prom. This guy is like so mentally deranged, okay?
That's icky. I think this is the same guy that made some death threats, possibly, to Rostov. Am I wrong about that?
He made death threats to Buff. He made death threats, I think, probably to Rostov as well. He said weird shit about Brantley in chats. He crosses every single fucking line possible, and he's definitely banned from every single chat.
Yeah, no, he's gone. I want to say, Cassie Ulan, thank you for the 10 grifted. We got a whole big grifted bomb dropped earlier too. Thank you, Cassie. Much love to you. We getting some good loving right now. Now, Zay, this guy, all his information was off. Do you think he's like unstable, like mentally unstable, just making stuff up in his head?
Yeah. I think he's just like writes, like, you know those people that like write fan fictions on like Wattpad about like things that they wish would happen with like fictional characters?
Yeah.
I think he thinks of LCU people as like fictional characters, so he makes these like Wattpad fantasies of like what he wishes we would do.
Creepy and gross.
Yeah. I'm sure he's not the only one. Apparently, we got some like outward gooning going on now. Okay?
Yeah, I heard Eric
This
and
weird
Lacey
shit
was
is going
having
on.
a little goon sesh. They were playing Labradoodle. Scooter's poop finger says Billy the Fridge. His name is Billy. Oh no, I just got doxxed for $2. Worst.
That's insane, Scooter.
Worst.
Fake Scooter.
Scooter's poop
Scooter's
finger.
poop finger.
I can use his
He's
real
getting
name.
a little nasty tonight.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it's probably like the actual poop finger, and he like types all of like the dirty thoughts that Scooter has, and he's too afraid to write himself. It's like the evil version of Scooter. Like, you know how some people have like the malignant like twin on their back? He has
A poop twin?
the poop finger.
Ew. He's
The
got a little.
poop now speaks through him.
What's up, twin? You talking to your poop finger?
Yeah,
For real,
literally.
poop finger twin? That's nasty. I don't like that at all. What the fuck? Say,
Yes, like Mama B said, not Grimm's Toy Show. I know people keep getting the two confused.
is Eric jerking it in the room with his mom sleeping there? Is he wop, wop, wop doing his stuff?
I think he's got to be right.
Because,
You know they made him shower on Babe today?
yeah, I saw the clip. Lacey did a shower while he showered. I thought, at least that's what I
Yeah.
saw.
So Lacey was supposed to be like instructing him on how to shower, but he like was not locked in at all and was just doing his own thing, you know? So he was done way before she was.
He was all rubber ducky. He was like, "This is the first time I've showered with a girl." We have a clip.
Yeah.
So the setup
There's
for
a lot of
this
clips.
is Eric was in the Discord voice chat, and I think, was it Gino that said to Lacey that Eric was beating it to her? And Gino was like, "Come on, Eric, tell us, are you beating it to Lacey?" He's like, "Yeah, you caught me." And Lacey supposedly thought he was joking, but after more pressure, it seemed like he was not joking. So,
Yeah, I got Lacey's telling of the story.
okay, good. Let's see that, because I need to know. I need to know
Here, let me
what the hell is going on.
Timestamp might be ever so slightly off because there's two buses, but I think this is pretty much exactly where it starts.
I don't think that's his name.
Jorge.
Yeah, she would always call him Jorge.
Wow.
I was about to say
I
something.
didn't even know you
but
had Mexicans where you were. I thought you were
That's not his name. She just pulled a Mexican name.
No, pour off. This is what happens sometimes when the show's right before us, guys. My bad.
Yeah, we had bus. Halfway through bus, they lost connection. Josh's power went out. Josh was having a hell of a day, and he lost his power, lost his connection. So there's 2 copies of bus, which completely throws off the cataloging of the episodes. But we
Got it.
We got it now.
All right, I don't really know where to start, but pretty much what happened was, right, I was sitting in BC with Scooter, Gino, and I believe it was Exile with Eric. And Gino said to Eric, hey, Eric, yo, just, tell us the truth. Tell us you were jerking it in BC, and we'll let you go. We'll let you go.
What? You forced him to say it?
I just said I didn't know.
Duress?
Under what duress? We were all laughing.
Duress while you were interrogating him on this matter?
No, we said no. We not even we. Gino said, admit to it, and we'll drop it. Right? Like we'll let you go. And he goes, fine. I was doing it, but I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him. I thought that he was just saying it to say it.
Right.
So I said, okay, Eric. Well, why? And he goes, I was bored. I said, what do you mean you were bored?
Right? A man gets bored. A man's got to do what he's got to do, but preferably not in a voice chat. I mean, that's fucking wild.
Not in a voice chat.
Bored, man.
I said, Eric, what does that have to do with anything? Why did you say in BC? He goes, well, originally I joined so that I could wait for my friends, but no one was joining, and then I got bored. And I go, so instead of leaving the voice call to go about your business, you decided to stay in and wait for someone to join while you were jerking it.
And then what did you do?
Oh no.
Well, he said, well, when you put it like that way, it's sus.
So
Who
he was
else
alone.
Was in this VC?
He was alone.
I'm hearing
Schmeat beaten.
She said it was her and like a VC full of like 6 other people. Who are these 6 other people?
They're the meat market. They're
Gino, Exile, all y'all out there who were supposedly in this VC, get your ass and members waiting. I need retellings from every account. This is crazy work. All y'all were sitting in there while this man was schlobbing his knob.
not slobbing. That's different.
Slanging his knob. Slanging his knob.
Beating his schmeat.
Yeah, you know.
Slobbing would insinuate that he is very flexible.
This isn't the end of the story, though. It's just very long story.
Well, that's good for him.
Oh my God.
Or it's a good size story.
Can I ask you a question?
Average, if you.
It's an average story. It's an adequate story.
Why did y'all think he was masturbating to begin with?
So people had joined the VC, and he was making moaning noises.
Oh no,
right?
he DSP'd.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah. So he was moaning, and everyone was like, "Oh, yeah,
Dude, me and fucking show that. We'll have to show that picture at some point. That me and fucking Goten made.
I can do that.
Dude, this is my yeah. Show it real fast. This is what I fucking pictured that my drawing was gonna be. This was my inspiration of what I was gonna do, but I wasn't able to draw it. So I was like, Gino, can you help me like throw this together real fast? And he fucking killed it. This is exactly my vision to a T, boys.
Oh my God.
Apparently, I guess this is the vision of what was going. I don't know. This whole story, I'm just like, who can corroborate this? Was Eric wanking it? Because he goes up on butt before she goes up and says this did not happen, that he was just joking around about it. And I'm like, I don't know.
Scooter's Poop Finger says Eric is just chucking his corn. Guys, I think we're going to do a special episode of 60 Box. Please, in your $2 super chat to hit Sissy Bucks, give us different names for what Eric was doing. You know, Scooter's Poop Finger says Eric is just chucking his corn. What else could he be doing? What else could Eric be doing? I'll read them out as they come in.
Wetting his willy. I'm taking the good ones, guys. You better get creative.
You're milking all the good ones? He was just pumping his grumpy.
Like his grumpy?
Pumping his grumpy.
Why would it be grumpy?
I mean, I'm working with a mean one and working with a monster.
You might want to head to the clinic if it's mean.
Ah, my dick always wakes up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
It's grumpy.
What the fuck is happening to Billy's dick?
It's grumpy.
I don't know, Rastov, you've seen it. You confirm. Tell me what's happening.
Has he seen it?
I feel like, yeah.
I don't know.
Also, apparently there's like a whole thing. Sweetie was like kind of shit-talking Josh in the chat here a little bit. She said, Josh completely messed up our whole show by telling everything at the beginning instead of like telling a story. And then Josh in the main chat of the Discord wrote, I think with the support of my co-host, we can do an awesome job. We just need to up each other a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic.
I saw her in the chat saying it, and I'm like, that's when I said, hey, you want to come up on Rewind? Because she had a lot to say in the chat, and I thought maybe she would want to document it, which she probably didn't want to document, but it would have been nice to talk it out with her and have some conversations. But I think she's probably busy.
Seems like the wheels on the bus tomorrow might be turning a little bit wobbly, guys. So
The
see
wheels
what's going
on the
on there.
bus might come down. That guy Cash says, rubbing his lamp.
Do you think the genie pops out?
It's at the very end. Little genie pops
3
out.
magic wishes?
You're lucky to get one good wish. PP Bravado says Eric's level of goonery is diabolical and planned. You think he just... I've seen Eric sit alone in the voice chats before. You think he just sits in there, piping his diaper, waiting for somebody to walk in on him?
Dude, but the thing that concerns me about that is, like you were saying, he does share a room with his mom. While they don't share a bed, they do share a room. So what if she just busts open the door and he's sitting there at the PC alone in the VC wanking his willy? That's crazy.
I 100% know she's done it 150 times. Like she just walks in, she goes, oh, and then turns around, oh, and then walks away. He doesn't hear her either. He's just like, waka, 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 waka. He's like a fucking hibachi chef in his lap, cooking up some eggs and rice. It's nasty. Octoling says he was playing pocket pool, and Secure left that one blank. You can use your imagination. Prehistoric Oceanliner says Eric was just shorting the bus. That ain't right. That ain't right. Got a short bus, but a long dick. Baby. Sticky says jerkin' the gherkin.
I like that one. That one's my favorite so far. Sticky you ate. That's good.
That guy Cash says in Jimmy Neutron's voice, got a blast. I don't know Jimmy Neutron's voice.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know his
Is that
voice.
more like Carl Weezer?
I don't know his voice. Got a blast. How does he do his voice?
Carl. I don't know. He kind of sounds like just like every average skater kid. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, I'm not there. Angel Bees says he was polishing his Lego. That's why all the pubes were on the Legos. He just... That was my favorite when he did the Lego video and there was just like random golden pubes flickering in the sunlight. My man was like
every
Rumpelstiltskin.
2 months, we get like a new poster for like a new Lego video that he's supposedly going to be making.
Was it have pubes in it every time?
Like, no, but I feel like that would be like more ceremony. I feel like more people would be like, hell yeah, if he had the pubes in it.
Cassie Olin says, this is only for me. Yeah, thank you, Cassie. I hope that's not what Eric calls jerking his dick. Only for you, Billy. That would be...
That would be crazy.
That would
And
be
you know
cold
what?
work.
At least maybe he's gooting to you in the core set. He saw that Blade video and he's like, I like him thick. I like him chunky.
He probably would work one out. Lil Compton says Eric was walking his winky in a sinky. He's just walking a little winky in a sinky. Greeky says burping his worm.
Burping is crazy. He's out here smacking that shit.
He's out here burping his worm. That's fucked up. Oh, that was fire. Burping his worm. I don't think I've heard that one before. Scooter's poop finger says holding his sausage hostage. True. Man.
Holding his sausage hostage.
Holding
you
his
guys are
sausage
really
hostage.
creative. These are good. I'm liking these. All right. Keep spitting right now.
Keep them coming like Eric.
Oh, I don't want to keep thinking about it. It's so sick.
How many
It's
wet
so
clouds do you think
terrible.
Eric was blasting into the atmosphere?
Too many. Oh, the end of the story, by the way. To make Lisi's long story short, he said he was gooning to Lisi, apparently. That's what she says.
Can't stop the bop.
Apparently he admitted. But in the main chat, he was out here saying that Batgirl's bikini got him going. So I don't know. Somewhere between Batgirl and Lisi, there's some goon behavior, an orgasm, and some jorking in VC.
Remember when you two were such good friends? Hundo P, right? Hundo P. Hundo P.
Hundo P? What are you saying to me right now?
100%. He was busting dust knuckles in your honor.
No.
You know this.
Thank you for making me want to end. No.
You know this.
No.
You don't think so?
I lived my life in blissful ignorance. Thank you.
Your guys' friendship was purely professional.
I've had enough people talk about their weird goon fantasies today that somehow I'm getting pulled into things.
Well, you and Eric were really close for a while. You were really close for a while. That's all I'm saying. You think he just started his goonerific behavior? It's got to be a new thing, right?
Yeah.
He was still playing with Legos back then.
Yes, he was innocent. He didn't know what the flu was back then, Holly Dolly. He didn't know how to play tug of war. That guy Cash, he's never seen that shit before.
Little Compton says Eric was washing his winky in the sinky. That guy Cash is playing tug of war with himself. Holly Dolly is playing his flute. SRG says he was scamming the Keem. Wrath the Emperor says was iking his Tina. That's fucked up. JMad83 says shaking hands with the unemployed. Scooter's poop finger says he was defrosting his fridge. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. PP Bravado says Eric is a huge supporter of Batgirl's opinions. Well,
PP Bravado would know.
Actually, I was listening to some of Batgirl's opinions, and I eventually finished to Lacey's Gamer Girl account. Solo says he jerked it. Rastov's voice. I jerked it. I can't do Rastov's voice. Hold on says he was beating his bishop. Damn. Guys, you want to keep dropping.
Makes it sound way fancier than it should be.
It was fancy. If you want to keep dropping those deuces to say what Eric was doing, I will read these all night long. Billy Cat says he was trying to be Spider-Man and throw a web. Fling.
That shit didn't shoot very far. They caught him.
He got caught in his own web.
Green Goblin his ass, bro. Like
classic mistake. Naz says he was playing with his Vienna sausage. His sausage. Damn.
Y'all would be good at never mind. Some of y'all are way too good at SPH. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
what'd you say?
They know.
What did you say? SPH?
Oh, they know.
I don't know what that means. I'm just
Take
going to
a sip
assume
to that.
It's got some sort of FAP Scrabble. Wiggly says ménage un. Ménage un. Ménage trois is sex with two other people. Ménage un would maybe be sex with yourself. Ménage non. Cassie,
I feel like sex with yourself is dirtier than that, but
dirtier than a menage?
I feel like that's what Scooter be doing with his poof finger.
Oh no.
Just be on it. Like sex with yourself makes it seem like you're like inserting something.
Cassie Ulan says, Billy, that wasn't towards Eric. Thank goodness, Cassie. Much love. Appreciate you. Vic versus Game says Zay corrupted him into a gooner. Nice going, Zay. What's this cold work where they're trying to put this on you?
If anything, blame Lacey, the one he said he was gooning to.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who was throwing it back on nerds. Get your facts straight.
Actually, I never thought that Zay was really that attractive. I just really admired her professionally. She was a wonderful host of Lolcow Nerds, the greatest host I ever worked with. Had I thought of her in that way, maybe things would have went differently. We would have had a back and forth with a little Eros around it, and Keemstar would have kept me on Lolcow Nerds, and we'd be the #1 show. That's what he was thinking.
No, the real tea is when we played Fuck, Marry, Kill the one time on Nerds, and somebody asked him, it had like me, Glammy, and I think like Desi or Brantley or somebody in it. He said he would fuck and kill Glammy. Check his spank bank for what he got a Glammy in there.
Well, I mean, got that one right.
He knows what went down on the rock. He was watching.
Critical thinking coming through, dropping a deuce. Thank you, Critical. Ah, shit. This is
okay.
We gotta show him in the shower.
I guess if we
gotta
must,
show
I
him in
will.
the shower.
Our
audience
planning on
needs
it,
to
but
see it. They need to see what this boy did in the shower.
And then we're gonna have to get to where all this goonery started because it started yesterday.
It's been going on. Critical Thinking come through, dropping a deuce. We are just 2 away from Sissy Box. Rastov says, is Booster Gold and Eric jacking off the only content we had in the LCU today? Damn, we actually do need to step it up. As far as I'm concerned, Rastov, Booster Gold, non-tent. Eric jacking off, the only thing I want to talk about for the next 7 days.
Okay, so starting off at this clip, Eric, what the fuck is in your tub?
That's poop.
What is that at the bottom of his tub? There's so much like
some shit,
mysterious brown. Oh, bro,
I'm sorry,
crazy.
mysterious brown is shit. He's pooping in the tub. Wait,
It's
no,
like
that's
gray-
Lacey. I was looking at the wrong shower.
I hate you, Billy.
Can't do them fucking warm showers. I hate cold.
People say cold showers. The hell with those people.
It's supposed to wake you up. It's actually supposed to open your pores too. And if you have colored hair, like those fantasy color hairs, like it's supposed to make it last longer.
Can somebody come to the show? Jesus Christ.
You want to do it?
No, I spent enough money on the LCU.
Yep, that is warm. I can Interested in. Okay. Okay. Now, you have a pink ducky? Get a rag.
That was him testing the water.
Okay, you know how fucking cold this is? You know how fucked up this is? Nobody
I
has
also
that
think-
much lotion and then poo-poo in their shower unless they're using that lotion strictly for the jerk method. He's got a whole array of fucking jerkmate condiments. He's like, I got 48 flavors of jerk lotion. And my shower's dirty.
Fucking think
He's
about it, dude.
Schmeat beaten extraordinaire. Scooter's poop finger says he was having Bible study. Raging Phoenix says, sorry, but Booster has a crush on Zay. Whoa, Booster does? I hadn't heard that.
Stop. No, he doesn't. Rastov started some fucking shit today with the how many goddamn times you gotta bring me up when he's talking about his motherfucking fantasies. What, Rastov?
Oh, it was the domination stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Rastov had the
I'm
Dom
blaming
theory.
Rastov. Nobody was bringing me up. Nobody was mentioning me.
For real.
Other than him.
Goonstav dropping those seeds. Wow. Critical Thinking coming through, dropping a deuce. Steven saying drowning rainbow sparkle for the flood insurance. That's fucked up. Put that jar away. Scott Gleason says 30 bye. Thank you, Scott. Much love, ladies and gentlemen. The Schmeat meat will never get old. Maui knows. Right, rest of me, how'd I bring it up? You proposed that Booster Gold was into being dominated. And then did he bring you up or did
Yes, he
Boogie.
did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Okay. I know you got brought up. I couldn't remember who brought you up.
Motherfucking Rastov.
Nasty
I'm
Rasty.
saying that.
Nasty
He's
Rasty.
such a shitster. Like, I can literally see, like, the fucking cogs turning in his head while he's sitting there stirring the fucking shit. Don't involve me in this man's motherfucking goon fantasies. He is not paying enough. He said he's into femdom, not findom. He ain't my customer. Sorry, buckaroo.
Let's talk about this, though. Yeah, he doesn't have enough for Findom. He is.
No, yeah, that's what it is.
He was drinking 99-cent like juice from the Dollar General. He was not about that Findom life. Here's the question, though. Here's the question: is Rastov right about him wanting to be dominated? Because he very gleefully brought up that him and Xylee would never get along. He didn't say he wouldn't be with Xylee. And Xylee is like the most step on your throat woman in the LCU, I think.
See, he definitely admitted that his number one favorite porn category is femdom. He said that he's tried pegging, all right? He said a lot of fucking things. So I'm not going to say that this man is not into femdom. I definitely think that he is.
Okay. We'll confirm that. Lightning Sparrow dropped that sissy box with the sissy Danish kroners. Let's go. Coheed Consumer says, Oi vade his schmeckel. That's That's a bad touch. All right, we might not get any more Schmeckle jokes in for $2, but we'll see. We'll see. Keep them coming if you want to.
I do have to ask a really important question to Lisi, though. How is this teaching Eric how to shower when you're in the shower instructing him on how to wash himself and he's not even in the shower yet?
He's still pre-gaming with that oil of Olay in his lap. He's got 78 layers of oil.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's get to when he gets in the shower.
This is not really teaching Eric how to shower. This is the most backwards goon bullshit I've seen all day. Even this is even more goonerific than Eric jerking it in the fucking Discord by himself. Y'all gonna come up here and do shower bullshit?
Nobody else needed to be in the shower to teach Eric how to shower.
Yeah, this is some bullshit. I don't like it.
But here's when Eric actually gets
soapy, and then just start rubbing. Okay, don't be afraid to use more soapy.
I don't know if I want to stay for this. I'm trying to help with commentation.
Don't be afraid to use as much soap as you need, okay? To clean yourself. Now, it's really important you get under the arms, Eric, okay? A lot of people miss this step. This is important. Under the arms, around the shoulder, up the neck. Okay,
it's really hard not to backseat drive this because I think that those little puffs are better because washcloths can irritate your skin.
Washcloths are supposed to irritate your skin. Oh my god. You're exfoliating your skin, Glenny.
That's why you use it.
Why does he look so stressed?
See, Glammy's over here like, it's really hard not to backseat drive this. It's hard for me not to top floor window dive to this. I don't want to watch this anymore. I had to bring it up to show the audience what we were dealing with on Lolcow Babe. Now I want to burn this fucking shit from my memory bank. The fuck?
Not even the worst shit. That's not even the worst shit. All right.
What's worse than that?
We gotta start with the fucking Sunday stream with the booster.
He
gold
had
on
booger
the
babies
stream.
on the bottom of his shower, and then we're watching him rub a dub in the tub. What's worse than that?
Oh no, I don't know what's going on. I feel like Rule 12 is out the window right now, okay? Because this is the conversation they were having on live on Sunday, and I don't know. And it carried over to today. I thought this was a one and done. No,
I'm cleaning this shit up. Please. I'm sorry. When my first job as presidency is I'm just gonna come in and slap all the gooners in their genitals. That's not gonna help.
How almighty she was.
Oh God.
That's not going to help at all.
And I was like,
please don't. Please don't.
I'm not doing that.
Here's when the goonerism starts.
I'm not down to watch this anymore. Dude's lost.
What's your
for
favorite?
This seal.
Yep. What's your favorite porn subcategory?
Oh,
femdom.
Who's got
Femdom or findom?
Femdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, financial domination or female domination? Like,
let's just call it out. Femdom is the broke version of femdom. Thank you. That's all it is.
Dude, Findom is retarded. Like, Findom
No,
is
it's not.
it's literally like it's literally for idiots with serious.
No.
Explain Findom. Explain the explain to our audience the joy of financial domination, please.
I don't see these guys who have the same fetishes that Booster Gold has, but have more money than Booster Gold, will pay to be humiliated.
Yeah.
They pay a lot of money.
I get it. I
the
think
worse it is, the more they pay.
I think all of it is people say don't kink shame. I'm going to kink shame because I am at the top of the kink tower, right? Like my kink isn't even kink. I am just an alpha male and women love me, okay? That's all it is. That's my kink, is being loved by women. Oh, there you go. Everything beneath me I'm shaming, especially Findom, especially Femdom. If you're not showing up to the dinner ready to exude masculinity, I don't know what you're doing. That's why I kink shame, because I just don't subscribe to any of it.
I feel like the average Findom customer, because they're usually not getting a lot of women in their real life.
Yeah, of course. Maybe Well, because if they did get women in their real life, what would they do with them? Spend money on them? Maybe all guys are fin
Cheat on
doms.
them.
Cheat on them.
Yeah.
Mm.
The ones who do get women, cheat on them.
Wonder how many
That's the
findom
answer.
guys who are being financially dominated have like wives and children and still just shuck off their
A
money.
lot.
That's great.
I've got stories, man. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up world. It's a really fucked up world.
I got enemies, made a lot of enemies.
Let's get into his fantasies, though.
Yeah, Gigi says fin or fem. Fin is financial domination.
Fin.
Femdom is just dominant female action. A dominant female, like, I don't know, jumping on top or grabbing the
The ones
balls
who
while
are
they thrust.
fin do it for a job. The ones who are femme do it because they enjoy it. That's the
Findom is
difference.
just milking a bank account, basically. The
That's
guy
all
puts
it
you in
is. Like,
control of his
there's-
money,
I
says,
could not tell you a single financial dominatrix who actually like enjoys and is like, oh my god, yeah, this is so my favorite thing ever. It's just good money.
I know a lot of them that are so into taking money from weirdos online.
It's more about how much money they're getting. That's really all it is.
Yeah. There's there's a lot of them that have that sexual kink out of it though. When they're getting money out of a guy, it does arouse them. That's a normal thing in Findom. Dude, I don't want to have this conversation anymore because the more I talk about it, the more I think I want to say something that will offend somebody. I know I'm holding back. I'm holding back. I don't know what it is. I just know I'm going to start hurting people. I don't want to hurt people.
Fuck it, you ball.
Fuck it, I ball. Shout out to all of our what are sub sluts? What do you call little boys? What do you call the guys being dominated?
Betas, subs,
Really?
submissives.
I hate this talk.
Betas usually.
Let's go back to rewinding. Gooners. Let's go back to the Gooners. please.
Gooners is the number one term.
Female domination.
So you like it when the women dominate the men?
Yeah, I think it's hot.
I don't know if
Have you had this done to
seen any
you?
of that stuff.
My ex was not good at it.
Damn.
So
This is
what are
the
you
one
expecting? What are you expecting when it happens to you? Like, what do you like?
Just a girl taking control, man. Being like,
How?
look, I'm on like straddling me, holding me down. You just tell me what to do. Her making the decisions, having her way. I think that's hot. All right. Now look, I'm a guy, but I'm not afraid to say I like that. I'm into that.
Little
Now, can you
strap-on
take
action
the
going on.
initiative, though? Oh fuck.
Well, what?
I feel like my
strap-on
face
action
is
going on.
going to curl in on itself from cringing. It's going to implode from cringe.
So this is a majority of where the conversation starts. So they kind of just ask him a lot about his like whole pegging thing, and he's like, I'm not saying, I'm speaking as if I was Booster, which I'm not going to do now. He says he's not into pegging.
But he's done it before. He's tried it before.
Yeah, he says it's not his thing. And then they like continue to like ask him about it more.
Okay.
Now, all I'm gonna say is, I'm not telling them to keep fucking pushing on this, but y'all could have asked way better questions about what this man was into than asking direct shit. Every one of the people who's into femdom or findom has a really weird one. There's always one that's really weird.
Well, are you saying that you have a really weird story you need to tell us?
I have a million really weird stories, but I gotta get like 20s for weird stories. That's crazy, Billy. You think they're getting that for free skis?
All right, y'all. Here's the deal. We're going to do a goal of 5 20s. Zay, for every 20, is going to give us a weird story.
Oh, they're so bad.
And if we hit the goal, I will try and beat her weird story with an actual story I've heard of.
You
with
won't.
with
Dude,
all my,
I've been doing
dude,
this for
I know
like
a
4 to
lot.
5 years.
I've been dealing with sex workers for over 2 decades. I got tons of friends here in the Seattle world. I shut down the Lusty Lady Strip Club. Had motherfuckers crying in front of me at the last day of the strip club. Some weird shit went down in there. I might be able to beat you with some stories.
There's no shot. There's no shot your stories are better than mine.
I
But I
bet
will be
you.
impressed.
I bet you I can get you. But see, you got to do 5 every 20 that comes in. And then if we hit the goal, I will try and give the best story to beat yours.
I'm in. This is a good
If I
goal.
can. So drop a 20. Zay will give you one of her stories. And when we get 5 stories from Zay, I'll try and beat all of them.
God, I'm trying to think of like the 5 worst. Like I have some fucking bad and they're like funny. It's not like mine are like gross, gonna make all of you guys like gag. Like I have ones that are just straight like hilarious. Like there's no way. Like it's crazy.
I want a thin down story, please.
Scott Gleason's ready to go.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Okay, you pick. Peanut butter or cake story?
Cake. Gotta go with cake.
Okay. This guy, it's funny because he uses the name literally Gooner, which is hilarious to me. He has this really weird thing where he wants to fuck the grossest, nastiest things possible. So one time I had him put a cake inside of his toilet brush holder, and then he filled it with pickle juice, hot sauce, whipped cream, and I think coffee creamer was like the other thing. And then he also put in Windex, and he fucked that shit like it was his job. And not only did he love that shit so much that he asked for something worse, and I literally cannot think of anything worse. Like every time this guy comes back, he asks for something worse than that. Like that's the worst thing I've ever made him do is what he swears. And like I cannot think of anything worse to make him fuck. I don't know. Like it was just so nasty. I had to witness it. Like it was crazy.
You just made him do an episode of Queens on his dick.
But the worst part of it, I forgot to mention, he jizzed in the thing and then he ate it after. That's like the really worst part of it. That's the nastiest part, but it was so weird. He was so into it. Like cake fucking is his job now.
He's a professional cake baster. Oh.
Scott Gleason said, how do you remember all the ingredients? Some of these stories are more recent than others.
Zay
that one was only a few months ago.
Zay has a top tier TISM as well. She tested highly on the TISM test. I mean, she's got a photographic memory.
No, if I had a photographic memory, I'd be done. I would end myself the things I've seen. There's no shot.
Well, we just need 4 more Zay stories, and I will try and beat your story with one I've heard from one of my friends in the business. We'll see if we can roll toe-to-toe with some nasty. It's pretty gross, though.
So
pretty gross.
We did get some other shit from Booster on live today. So when he finally did come, he had this whole moment where he like quit and he left because he didn't want to cut his hair. But then he came back and he did cut his hair.
Scooter, do you think you could talk to Booster like that from here on out?
No, he can't because he's not Keemstar. He talked to me like that with his ass.
I just
Oh my god. No way.
Skull it!
Skull it! No, bro. No, not the skull it, dude. Not the skull it, bro.
What if he stops to skull it?
No, dude, he's gonna go.
Oh, it looks so bad!
Dude, it looks like a ball sack imprint. It's a ball sack imprint. Oh my god, fucking.
Booster, I got a goal for you guys on Crypt. Every $10 dono, you do a credit card swipe on the back of the head.
Now, Zay, Cassie wants another story, so I think you should probably tell story number 2.
Another story? Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's every 20 until we get 5. Then I gotta test your gangster.
Okay. There was this guy who hit me up. And the first thing that I, like, whenever people message me, the first thing I ask is, what are you into? He told me that his number 1 fetish was to find, like, peanut butter sandwiches that were half eaten in, like, trash cans. Specifically in, like, gas station bathrooms was his favorite, so that he could fuck the peanut butter sandwich and then eat that shit after he came in it.
It's pretty gross. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. You have 3 more of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saving the worst one is for last. It is so wild. It is so crazy. Like, I couldn't believe it actually happened to me. I watched it live. It was on a video call. My last story is actually the craziest.
All right.
Billy's questioning his sanity right now.
I'm wondering if I can hang with this or not. I got one story on deck that I'm worried. I think it could beat these two, but I'm worried that it might not be able to beat your finest effort. So we'll see.
My last one's pretty fucking crazy. Even the fourth one is pretty crazy.
Scooter's poop finger says, "I beat you both. Scooter puts me places." No.
Snickers Revolution said, "Zay, that is so wrong." Oh, I know. Oh, motherfuckers, I know. What do you think I say to these guys? I'm just like, oh yeah? Like, I don't know what to say.
There you have it.
Yeah, you get some weird ones. Back to him shaving.
W's for booster, bro. Fucking W's for booster. This shit is crazy.
Oh my god. Got the George Jefferson right now. You're all up to the side.
Oh my god. Oh my! Even Kate Swan's like, I'm cash cowing for this shit. Fucking love it.
Oh, yeah. We love our fucking cash cows. Thank you, Kate Swan. God bless.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the end of when he shows off his head. Because remember when he said like he was giving Gru?
Yeah, he was giving. That didn't we say Gru energy? And he was like, yeah. Is he there? Is he 100% Gru? Oh fuck.
He hits you with the Gru.
Oh, if he doesn't pass out from Ambien.
No, he's got this, bro. I believe in him. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you got this, Booster.
you remember the assignment. You got to give answers and examples. We want to hear the juicy details.
All right, so Booster, I like to be dominated, especially in the bedroom. Yes or no? And give us an example.
Hell yes. I love it when a girl grabs me by my throat or my collarbone, pushes me to the bed, gets on top of me, and mounts me and rides me. Like, I own this dick, all right? You don't own this. I own this. And I'm going to be the one having fun, not you.
Those got to be big hands, though, to get around that throat. Like, those are manly fucking hands.
Boogie knows what I'm talking about.
The blobfish.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, Desi got small hands. She can't get around my neck, but she can get around the dildo. She puts in my ass.
Jesus Christ.
Next question.
Do you like receiving pain during sex and seeing the results of it? Do you get turned on by your
They're doing a BDSM test. That's another thing to know. So they talked about this on Sunday. He was saying he would offer to take the BDSM test, and Keem was like, "You're going to take it next episode." So they do have him take the BDSM test.
Well,
do you care about his results?
We gotta go over the results. Yeah.
It's a fuck today. I didn't say it was a fun time.
This is a hard episode to walk through.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. Give me like 0.2 seconds to grab those.
Now, I have a story that is really messed up, but I don't know if it's exactly considered findom. I don't know how. It is some weird shit, though. We'll have to see. I don't know.
Wait a minute. While I was skipping, what the?
What'd you do?
What?
Did they cheat?
Wait a minute. No, I was skipping through the motherfucking timestamps and what the fuck am I? What the fuck? We were watching this.
Okay.
Why am I being mentioned multiple times?
Oh yeah, this is what I remember watching.
Let's do that. You don't know who Anna de Armas is?
Okay, well, hold on. You said that like your favorite chick in the universe was Zay, right? What does she spit in your mouth?
Rostov. Oh, I wasn't bringing it up. What the fuck? How was I bringing it up?
He's just wondering, what if you gave him some throat pearls?
He ain't got the cash money like that. He said he ain't into Findom. He cannot afford. First off, I do not do in person. Second off, he could never even afford online.
Yeah. Like, let's say we raised a certain amount of money as a goal. What would that number be to get you to spit in Booster
Tales
Gold's
of the
mouth?
City Mind. Story time.
Okay, PP Bravado, for you. This one is the last gross one, guys. I have a guy who has dropped, I think it's like probably up to $3,000 now on video calls just to stare into my eyes. He doesn't want to speak to me. He doesn't want to say anything. He just stares in my eyes and pays $10 per minute for this shit.
How many minutes?
He usually does like 10 minutes at a time, so he'll do like $100 videos.
Is it like a staring contest? Or like,
Kind
are
of.
you allowed
He'll just
to blink?
sit there and be like, yeah, I can blink, but he wants me to get as like close with just my eyes as possible and just like stare into my eyes, and then he'll like let me know when he busts. That's really just how it goes. Like,
there you go. These eyes, oh, they're crying.
Some of the easiest $100 you could make just staring into the camera, like.
It's easy money, baby. Let's get a hundo. Okay, here you go. If you're watching, guy, donate a hundo and all stare into the camera for 10 minutes right at you. I'm kidding. He don't want my eyes. He wants Zay.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they want that wide cam of Billy eyes. I bet there's somebody out there who wants it.
Well, I can't do the wide cam when we have the 3 screens up. So
Fuck! Wait. Do it.
This is for all those wide cam sickos. You like that? $10 a minute. I'm allowed to blink, right?
Yeah, you can
Take it off.
blink.
I'm taking it off. I didn't like that.
Oh my god, with that same story, I also had a guy who would pay me for similar video calls of just putting makeup on, very specific makeup. Like he would want like eyeliner or like mascara or lipstick. Like he would ask for very specific, like put this type of makeup on, pay $10 per minute.
Serial
Lightning
killer.
Sparrow said, I'm sure there are some Billy Gooners out there. Honestly true. And to the people who are saying they are serial killers, they might be, but that's not my business.
For real. They don't follow you home at night. You're fine.
Back into this goonerism.
Hypothetically, if we were a couple and she was into that and she wanted to, then yes, maybe.
To be very clear, by the way, Scooter.
Respectfully to Zay and respectfully to S1K.
As long as it's
to be very clear, Scooter went after your girl earlier today. Not too hard, but he had some fair criticisms.
What were they?
You have some fair criticisms?
Are there any other? There's got to be another bitch they could have brought up who's single and would have spit in his mouth. Why me?
Uh-oh. Octolink says, look into Billy's eyes and donate. Yes, look into my eyes. What do you see? Donate.
Dark fantasies.
Dark fantasies.
Okay, let's see.
That's hard to find her butthole.
Well, that as well. It's incredibly hard to find her
Scooter tell the
buttholes. You have to
story.
go- So, like, okay, so here's some pro tip advice for you, Booster. If you want to get access to Zay, you're not going to be able to do it just through Google. You're going to have to dig deeper and like dig deep to get deep, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. If you really, especially if you want to see S1K's dick, that shit is hard as fuck to find. But it was hard as fuck when I found it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the goon's gone too far. The whole universe.
Now, when I said
the
I
whole
got that shit deleted off Google, nobody believed me. Thank you, Scooter.
The goon has gone too far. Resso says, what I said now isn't so bad, is it?
You started it, you motherfucker. You motherfucker, you little shit stirrer with your little witch pot over there, like hee 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 in the corner. You started
Hello,
this.
darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Content warning for this story.
Uh-oh.
This one's got a content warning on it.
Content
this is
warning.
a little nasty. My top customer. Still to this day, motherfucking top customer. Used to shit himself. And send videos of that shit. But he would specifically love to shit himself on the balcony of his penthouse.
Off the side of the balcony?
No, not off the side. Like, shit his pants. He
Oh.
only liked to shit his pants.
At least he was outside.
And then just stand on the balcony.
Let it air dry.
Yeah.
What did I just come in on?
Rastov, talking about some pants shittery. How you doing? Do you ever do that? You ever do the pants shitting on the
I was
balcony?
going to say, no, definitely not. No. I mean, there's been a couple of close situations. But I just want to say Scooter actually started it, okay? Because he said it back at the beginning of the episode when he was talking about Rewind. But you cut off the clip before you got to that part. Yeah.
Wait, what'd he say?
I'm not repeating that shit. I'm not repeating that shit. You go back and watch it if you want. But he was the one that started that shit way back at the start of the episode. You literally cut off the clip, the clip right before he was about to get into it, and I was like, was that intentional?
No, it wasn't.
You might want to. I don't know. He was on one, bro. He was in a bad mood. Okay, he was in a bad mood. He was. I mean, to be honest, I'd probably fucking say some weird shit if it was being implied I was getting replaced.
Do you think Scooter's going through some frustrations right now?
I think so.
Scooter's poop finger says Rastov used to send me the same videos. Damn.
That's not true.
Wait, I found it. What the
like eating fucking just plain white bread.
Jeez, I didn't realize you had fucking hate boner for Rewind. Like, this is good.
I think he's got a boner for Zay for sure. Hate boner for Zay. For sure.
I looked into Zay at one point. It's hard to find though.
What do you mean?
I don't know if we can go there.
I follow her on Twitter. It's not. What do you mean?
Well, I'm not talking Twitter, bro. I'm not talking. Look, I mentioned I'm buddies with S1K. I kind of want to see S1K's dick, so I tried looking up her shit, but I couldn't find it. Like, I got taken off of Google. I did on X videos and shit. What?
I gave up working with Thick Gemini for this shit. I hope you realize. Okay,
you
fuck me.
Are trying to.
What?
Done, bro.
What's the problem?
Scooter's on a Schmeat search.
I'd like my apology now. Because I did not start this. He started it.
You weren't looking for the Dodger dog? Shout out to the World Series champions, Los Angeles Dodgers.
No.
Why is Scooter not the first person in this motherfucking Discord server to say these exact words that he was trying to find my boyfriend's dick? What in the fruitcake zest motherfucking shit is going on in here?
There aren't that many different types of things for someone to do when they're horning. There's different, like the best of us just stand tall like Greek statues and attract beauty. That's the best of us. You know, then you got the people who run around and they're naughty and they're into spanking and choking.
Leave. Oh, wait, no, you're good.
And then you got the people who are into like really weird shit. And then you got the sickos. Beyond that, there's not much else. It's people get the little voyeur. They want to peek at a peener. If they know they can peek at a peener, they peek. It's the type of motherfucker that walks into a bathroom and stands next to you at the urinal. Like, don't do that. There's more urinals, empty urinals.
Bro.
Motherfucker,
if
there's 7 urinals and you come to the one next to me, we're going to fight. Dicks out. Fists out. Xylee, how you doing?
Weird.
I just want to say justice for my bestie Rastov and justice for the sexual harassment of S1K.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Thank
But
you.
mostly the first one.
Yeah.
You get slight justice, Rastov, because you did bring it up to Booster Gold first. But you get slight justice because Scooter did bring it up on live first. Yes.
You did bring it up.
We asked him who he liked. Asked him who he liked, and he said you were the only girl he liked.
Wait a minute. We already figured out. I said it last night at 4 a.m. on Reapers, baby. I said the only reason why he loves Zay because he probably goons to her, and the simple fact that she was sticking up for him. That's why she's the only female he likes.
Why can't people just like hot dog gang?
For real,
right? I mean, be pure about it. Absolutely, nothing wrong with hot dog.
Xylee, remember when Booster Gold said he could never be with you because your types are too erratic? Your types are too fiery.
Remember when Booster Gold used to kiss my ass in the VC because he wanted that clout so bad?
You didn't want that clout. He wanted you to step on his throat. He wanted some of that mommy dommy bullshit.
Apparently
he likes predator and prey stuff. He likes it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And he didn't want to be the prey. He wanted to be the predator.
We're gonna clean up all this sicko behavior, by the way. Starting Wednesday.
Starting
Wednesday.
If Mama became president, it's only going to get worse.
I'm writing up goon tickets to people come
Goon
Wednesday.
Can I be a goon officer? Because I definitely will hand out 10 goon tickets a day. Guarantee you that.
You might get Mount Crushmore might have to be the goon officers. If I trust anybody
One more.
better with gooning, it's
Xylee
y'all.
needs to hear.
No, Xylee can't hear this one. Xylee can't hear this one. Xylee cannot hear this one. She has to go.
Will I judge you? Oh God, Zay! Am I gonna judge you?
It's not my fault that it happened. It's
Girl,
just
get your
okay.
paycheck.
Fine.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, I'll just say what happened. So there was this one time. A lot of people know what sissies are. They're guys who they're not trans, but they dress up as women. And this one guy, he was wearing a skirt,
Like a scooter?
like a scooter. Like remember the sissy thing he wore? I've seen guys wear that all the time.
What is this sissy thing? I've never
A
heard of that.
sissy is
before.
a feminized
it's a
male
guy-
who wants to be used.
Why
Oh.
do you know?
Because I fucking know the internet.
Because he's a fucking freak. He's
Not
also
a freak. Not a
You got
freak. I
friends
know
in
the
the
internet.
business.
I know the internet. I am
Okay,
a
anyways.
long-standing member of the internet. I got motherfuckers on all the dirty forums that were homies. I roll with I got a moderator on every bad website there is, from Silk Road to Digital Gangster to 4chan. I run with the elite motherfucking Discord mods, okay? I know shit.
All right, Zay, tell your story.
Wearing a skirt. All I can see is like waist down. This motherfucker is riding a dildo, right? But it's one of those like, I don't know if it's like glass or if it's resin or what, but this motherfucking dildo snaps in this fucking bitch's ass right in front of me, snaps in half in his ass, and he just goes, and I go, and he goes, I gotta go. And I was like, you do gotta go. And he hangs up the call. And that is the last I ever heard from that guy. I literally fully snapped in his ass, man. Like,
Break me off a piece of that. Dick, what?
Dick cat?
Dick, that's a glass bottom boat right there. You got to be careful when you're out on the high waters with a glass bottom boat.
Dude, I don't know if he went to the ER. I don't, like, I pray for him. Like, that.
That's the day that Booster changed his name from Glass to Gold. Jesus Christ.
Mr. Glass.
Fucking hell, bro. That's insane.
You just said that it became one of the funny ER stories. Probably.
So I wrote a song about the lusty lady, because I think this is 5 now. We've got 5 of these in. So I have to try and compete here. I wrote a song. What's that?
Did Wonder Woman go live today?
No, she didn't get approved to go live. Remember how you have to give Mike your show plan? You have to, she did
Yeah,
not
most
get approved.
people have to do that.
What's that like? That was such a
Hold on. So, like, is there a story behind this? Like, is this she the first person that's been like given the fucking X to go live because she didn't have a show plan?
She is, but I don't have a story. Wonder Woman, come up and tell the story. All I know is that she got the X to not go live, and that's all I heard.
How is this not a bigger deal, bro? It's the first person. I didn't
Yeah,
think
her
anyone was
plan
going to
was
get
not
told
approved.
no.
Yeah, that's wild to me. I wish I knew what that plan
I was
was.
going to ask her tomorrow on Wild. I was hoping she was going to go live tomorrow, and then I was going to ask her on Wild, but Wonder Woman, if you're alive.
Scooter's poop finger says Rastov getting red. He's like, they caught me. Are you trying to?
I'm always red. That's not.
Are you the
kinda
glass
my
bottom boy?
No.
Okay, I believe you.
More of a silicone man.
By the way, I still have more stories. I'll keep going if y'all throw 20s. I got fucked up shit to tell y'all.
We got that 5. We'll keep going for more 20s. I said I would try and top your stories. And the one that's sticking out in my mind. Oh, Gav Garian says, I'm playing catch up.
I'm playing catch up, so I have no idea what the story time is, but I'm excited to eventually catch up and hear it. Hashtag Rio
He's
for
gonna
life.
be mad. Gav's
Gav's
gonna
not a
turn
fan?
this episode off in disgust.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna try and tell this story. I knew one of the first songs I wrote was called "The Lusty Lady." It's about a strip club in Seattle that is a peep show, It was quarter operated. So you would put a quarter in the window and the window would go up and there'd be girls dancing on the other side of the glass window. You have these separate arcade booths. Now, I'm going to set the stage for a particular one, but like there would be guys that would come in and they would try and lick the windows if there was like a fresh globule busted on the window. That was a normal thing. Guys would come in freshie hunting, try and eat other people's globules. It was very gross. There was one guy who tried to climb above the Rastov's out. Tried to climb above the booth, and he was crawling around above the thing, and he fell in on the stage with the girls. He got arrested because he was trying to get into the cage. He tried to go above and through. He got arrested. But one girl told me the story, and all the other girls were like, oh, yeah, this guy came in all the time. There was a guy who would come in, and he had a Jacob's ladder. You know what that is?
Yeah, the piercing. Yeah.
It's the piercing where his penis is cut all the way down, so it's in half. It's half.
And then
he would come in wearing a suit. He would take off his suit, and then he would one by one pull each pin out of his penis that was holding his penis together, and he would have this split hot dog looking thing that he would do, and all the girls were oddly impressed by it. It was very gross to me. It was very gross. That's the one that sticks out the most to me. It might not beat your stories, but that's the one I can't wash out of my own brain.
So I actually have a story about that. So it's funny you mentioned that. So he is known as what you would call a CBT customer. He is really into pain. And he has exact same thing, Jacob's ladder. He's got actually a ton of dick piercings. And he's like weird because when his session is over, he wants to like stay on a call and I'll just ask him about all the weird piercings he has on his dick because there's so many. I've never seen anybody with this many dick piercings. But his favorite thing is he likes to take a weight, like one of those like weights that you would use at the gym, those heavy ones, and then hang them off of his balls while he smashes his dick with a hammer. But then his like thing is every time he tries to go heavier with the weight and make it like stronger and stronger, that is the hardest thing I have to watch personally. Like those customers genuinely, like sometimes I cringe and I don't even have a dick.
I'm definitely banning this after tonight's episode. I have to become president.
We're getting age
because
restrictions.
this is so messed up. This is like the worst. This is the worst. This is so bad. Oh, I hate this.
God, I keep thinking of. I have at least 2 more stories. We better get 2 more 20s because the next 2 I have are funny as shit.
This is not still
Especially
rewind. This is Lolcow eject. We gotta eject this tape and burn it. Oh my
This
God.
is what happens when we have to rewind this much goonerism in the day. Because to be honest, 90% of the shit going on today was goonerism.
It really was. It was a sick day. I'm going to try and clean this up. This is 100% on my agenda. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Billy's got that face like he's slightly sick.
I don't like it at all.
Scatty Monkey said she seems like she enjoys watching it. I'm desensitized. After 5 years of doing this job, when you talk about this stuff, it becomes funny because you're over it. Like,
yeah. It's life. It's life. I hate it.
That's their life, not mine. So back to Booster's goonerism.
Back to the goon. Let's get back to the goon.
I'm still trying to find his BDSM test results. Let me get that finally.
Oh, yeah.
Because that I really do care about.
Barberry says it's disturbing that these people actually exist. Honestly, all this stuff is not disturbing because it's probably self-inflicted. You know, most of this stuff is, I'm a champion for this type of stuff because it keeps these guys, they're not outwardly putting their nastiness onto the world. They're hiring a professional to let them get it out privately. That's better than going out into public and, I don't know, being aggressively gross. So I'm +1 for the closet sickos hiring help. I don't want them out in public putting their shit into the world.
Okay, so I got it. So he didn't give his actual results on the show today, and he's supposed to be giving his off air, and then we're supposed to be getting the results tomorrow.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I don't know why they had him do the test to date. Like, that was such a, like, what? What a fucking, like, tease. Like, how are you gonna, like, have this whole man do the fucking BDSM test result and then not give the result?
Cliffhanger. I get it. I get it. They got the cliffhanger.
He did take it today, General. I'm literally watching him do the questions right now. He did take it today.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. All I know, Booster was gooning. They caught him in a goon. He's into femdom.
Iggy says, Zay, are they real powerful or mostly lower income? I've heard a lot of Fortune 500 people are into this stuff. There is a higher level of Fortune 500 CEO people who are into being dominated because they want to give up.
That's a misconception. That's a misconception. The average customer is like your 9-to-5, like he's married.
Your
has, like,
average customer.
That's like 90% of women's average customer. The Fortune 500 guys, they are like around, but it's like, they're not, like, most people make it seem like the guys who are spending like their top customers are these Fortune 500 guys. Those guys actually spend less money.
Well, yeah, they're not being fin-domed. They want to be actually dumb. They want to have their power taken away, and they know how to pay for it. They're not gonna be fin-domed at all. That's not what they're into. They're into be pushed around and have their throat stepped on or a tie wrapped around their neck or something stupid. Guys, this is gross. I hate this. I want to become a priest now.
The LCU priest?
Yep. Cleaning my act up. No more of this nasty stuff.
All right. Well, let's get outside of the goon drama.
Thank you.
Because there is a little bit of shit outside the goon drama we can talk about. We had actually Glammy versus Tommy on Cafe today. So, you know how the whole thing went down with her and Booster Gold this past weekend?
Yeah.
Well, Tommy was like talking about it, just kind of like giving his criticisms, and like his whole thing was basically just like, don't talk to fans like this if you don't want stuff like this to happen. So she came up kind of like to defend herself, and they had this whole kind of like blowout interaction.
Oh shit. What the hell, Gooners? Got the fucking milkmaid on here? Come on. A
God
Booster
damn it,
fanfic? Okay, guys, this goon stuff is... The LCU is going super goon. It is. I don't know how we fell into the goon trap. This is rough.
Good morning.
Oh my God, you're going to give me a big fucking headache. What?
Yeah, I'm here to give you a headache.
Why?
Because I'm going to try to explain my side of it, because I did not ask for this at all.
All right, I'll hear you out. Hang on a
situation,
second. Oh boy. Go ahead.
You've already written me off before I even said.
So what? It's a comedy show. Stop turning into a fucking moral bullshit.
Listen, this was my family was something that I didn't want out there. Then it ended up being a big deal that somebody ended up like outing the situation, and then I felt forced to come forward and talk about it. I was trying to keep it off separate.
But why are you telling this shit?
I never told this person. I
Nobody should know this shit.
So when
It's in the LCU.
So I called this person one time because he had come to me to tell me that he wanted
One
to
too
talk
many
about the Wonder
times.
Woman thing. I ended up one time.
One
so
too
I'm trying
many.
to help
You lose.
then I ended up having like the crack of the door open, and I didn't realize. And then he overheard a conversation with my family, then decided to come up and use that against me.
Why are you
That was
talking
not
like
something
that
I
anywhere
asked
near the LCU? Doesn't matter how it happened.
Well, that's not asking for it. That's not me blatantly sitting there saying, "Here, have the information." I never spoke to him.
All right, you can
about
split
that.
it.
Not to mention, I never
You
explained
can split hairs all you want, but it still happened.
Okay, but that's not me asking for it. That's totally different.
All right. All right. So we're getting we're in a semantic debate now. It was stupid what you did. Call it whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, fine.
All right, then we agree.
Stupid, but I didn't ask for it.
It doesn't.
Okay. So that's the first part. Basically, like I was saying, like he's saying he feels like to some extent that Glammy needs to take responsibility because she shouldn't be opening up to fans like that or talking to fans in that way.
I think whether or not she takes responsibility continuing to bring it up only brings more attention to what was happened. Like at some point, you should probably just move on so that people stop talking about this stuff you didn't want out publicly, because it doesn't look like anything's going to be done about it, right? There won't be any punishment. There won't be any firing or anything. So maybe don't bring it up anymore. Let it be. Move forward, because you're just stirring up more attention to it. That's my slightly uninformed opinion. I don't know. What do you think? Should we bring up the thing we don't want people talking about all the time?
No, but I think that the issue was it was already made content, right? So, yeah, people are going to bring it up because it was already made content over the weekend, and Glammy's best move is to stop addressing it if she doesn't want to talk about it, because then nobody will.
Yeah, people are going to bring it up. The more you make it known
that things like this bother you, the more when you get into one of these blowout fights with somebody, they will bring these things up to bother you. The same way, every single time Tina gets in a fight, you bring up Albert to get her to stop. It's just that simple.
Exactly.
Like, she just freaks out every time.
Exactly. Stop adding fuel to the fire if the fire's burning your house. Everybody else can do what they got to do, but stop giving them more reason to advertise and push the fire. I don't know.
No matter how I phrase it, it's still, whatever you did was stupid, whether you asked for it or not. Happy?
Not really.
No, I figured.
Because that's the one thing, like, I'm fine with memes and all that other shit, but that stuff I was trying to keep offline.
I wish you had. I wish you had.
I tried.
No, you tried. What do you mean you tried? There's some shit out there. I never would tell Batgirl or anybody around here. What do you
didn't talk about it. It was something offline. Somebody found a video that I ended up private.
To be fair, I do gotta say in Tommy's position though, like when he's saying he wouldn't even tell Batgirl about it, Glammy has told other hosts before. She did, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where I wouldn't put it out there. I knew about it and I wasn't gonna put it out there, but there is always gonna be somebody with malicious intent. And when you tell one person, usually somebody tells another.
Yeah. Like, I have this thing I'm going to enact when I become president, where I'm going to be giving out Gooner tickets. And I don't want people knowing about it. So I only told you, Rastov, Xylee, my Mount Crushmore people, and then everybody watching a rewind. That's all the people I told, the real ones. Because I don't want people knowing when they're about to get a Gooner ticket. I want them to feel like, what? We get Gooner tickets now? Like, yeah, stop gooning. You got a Gooner ticket. You got a Goon ticket.
We still got 2 more Goon stories. Throw those
shit.
in.
Drop it like it's hot. Levi Yeager earlier said, look at Rastov slither out of accountability like a large snake, and he made a bunch of snake emojis. I didn't read that earlier. I just saw it now.
No, I did. I read it. I saw it.
I totally missed that.
Want it?
It happened.
I didn't. That was 5 years ago.
It doesn't matter. It's public knowledge.
I didn't realize I was ever going to end up being in a spot like this.
Well, then when you got in a spot like this, you should have realized, hey, this stuff may come up.
I didn't remember that it was in there.
Well, guess what? He's not getting shit canned. Probably because everybody, your shit is still out there. Well, that's what I'm talking. I do. I don't want people talking about these other kids either. I don't want this happening to me.
Not that I'm sitting there, but I'm not sitting there calling for him to be shit canned. I was actually, the reason that I even started that video was because I was upset because he unfriended me because we were friends before all this.
Oh my God, what are you, 15? Are you 15 years old? You're like 40-something years old, for Christ's sake.
Baby, so what?
No, you're ridiculous.
What?
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
There's a really good comment I want to read right now from Han Solo that says, I feel like the hosts should all be on the same team as far as protecting each other. Glammy obviously tried to correct her mistake, yet kept getting dragged for it, unfortunately. While I think, yeah, maybe you could say she's being dragged, I think a lot of people, the reason they're commenting on this and saying what she could have done differently is because we don't want to see it happen again, especially to any of the new interns in the LCU. Because maybe you don't know about internet protection. Maybe you don't know the fact that all of these fans are going to go to every single social media profile you have. And if you think they won't find it, they will, because Google reverse image search exists. And if you post the same image on any of your social media platforms, somebody can take that image and search for it that way. So I'm just letting you know, like, these people will do this crazy shit. They will find you and to delete anything you're afraid of being shown.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Glammy's fault, but I think that she could have prevented it a little bit better.
I mean, and whatever, if it happens, it happens. You know, you have to go forward from that. But she chose to come up on Cafe this morning. She chose to continue talking about this. And sometimes the best thing you can do when something is out there that you don't want to talk about is let it die. Stop talking about it. And that's what I was saying earlier, is maybe she shouldn't be talking more about the things she doesn't want people talking about. It just makes us talk about it. It perpetuates that the information's out there. It's not the best thing in the world to stoke the flames of a fire that's burning your shit up.
Yeah. I think a lot of us have had to learn that, honestly. Like, there's so many of us who came in and we immediately told everybody what triggers us. Like, I know I did that. I made that mistake, and then the best thing I did was distance myself from it. I don't talk about it. I don't care if it makes me upset anymore, because I know people are going to bring it up.
Yeah, I still haven't told the audience what triggers me. That's why I'm so Teflon and Oh, you won't?
I won't. I probably won't. I'm actually not that evil.
It's cake farts.
Yeah.
I'm triggered by cake farts.
Lacey, get in here.
No! I'm kidding. Yeah. That's unfortunate. But hopefully Glammy will be all right. She's on Pit with our guy Yo Mama now. It's a wonderful show.
I will say, exactly what I said was going to happen this morning. I wish we had enough time to like get into like some of the clips from Pit today, because we just kind of had a bit of a chaotic day. But Glammy was very much like when Yo Mama was saying something, being like, okay, rewind the clip, show me that. Like, let's see when you're saying this moment. Because he tried to say that like Rewind was like taking the side of Booster Gold. And she, watching the clips, was like, no, they are literally just saying what Keemstar said and reiterating it. Like, a lot of times that is what we do here. While we do give our opinions, if it's a rough one like that, we kind of just stay impartial. We stay out of it, because it's like, what are we going to say that you don't already know? Doxing is bad?
Yeah, a lot of people sometimes take our takes as endorsements when really we're just explaining why something is the way it is in a way that is not judgmental, so that you can judge. And some people have already judged so harshly that if you're not saying something with a bias, they think that you are on that side of something. And I am on the side of Booster Gold, because I think what he says is funny. I don't think what he says is right, you know. But I'm like, dude, talk your shit, Playboy. You fucking psycho. We'll cover it all.
Like I've said it, I find Crypt an entertaining show. Like, that's part of the reason that I fuck with Booster, solely for the fact that Crypt is entertaining. Do I think everything he does is good? No. It's the same way there's been a lot of my friends in the LCU who've called me out for the fuck shit I've said. It'll continue to happen, because we're all lolcows.
Xylee in the chat says it's not hard to trigger Billy. Is she looking in a mirror? Is she looking? Xylee is young triggered. That's her.
Before you get on this motherfucking Xylee, I want to show you something outside the LCU.
What's up, Ricky?
Watch this.
Anyways, I have a new command. Click that.
Wow, a super chat. $2.80 from Belushi on YouTube. Keemstar needs you. They banned all the talent.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm not a local.
Yeah.
Click that.
There you go.
Click that.
We did.
It worked. It worked.
I clipped it for you. I did clip it. What do you feel? Ricky says he's not a local. He ain't coming over here because he's not a local. He's in the Discord, but he wants nothing to do with us. He's not a local.
He messaged me the week before last to be on Crippled News with him, but I had to film my music video the day he messaged me, so I couldn't do it. I said, hit me up in the future if you need me. So maybe I'll be on Crippled News and we could talk about Ricky being, I don't know, is there a show in the universe that needs a host that's not a lolcow? Like, can we put Ricky on lolcow cool guys? Because they're not lolcows, they're cool guys. Were you about to say lolcow cryptal?
Bus Wild? Is putting him on Bus Wild?
Hey, Ricky on Bus would be interesting. That could be cute. Ricky and Sweet Tea would probably have the. They would probably play with their dolls all day long. They love their dolls.
I feel like primetime needs something. Like, it needs like a oomph. I don't think Josh and Sweet Tea are a bad combo, but I don't know if it's like a primetime combo.
Let's do Ricky Berwick and Harley Morenstein on a show together. Harley and Ricky, LolCow fighting, because Ricky's got pro wrestling and Harley's got boxing. LolCow ring sports. Let's go LolCow ring sports with Ricky and Harley.
Maybe that's what we need.
Maybe not. LolCow cool crips for the cool cripples.
Huge ass said cripple is too many syllables. Maybe LolCow gimp. That's fucking crazy, huge ass.
Wow.
I had to read it. It was so good. Also, Fuzz, I do have a harsh take on lasagna. It's ass. I literally ate it on stream to prove to you all that lasagna is ass.
Did you get ass lasagna?
I got like the most basic ass Olive Garden lasagna.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat basic. I would eat basic ass lasagna, but I wouldn't expect basic ass lasagna to be that great. You gotta get good.
I ate the whole
lasagna.
piece. It was mid. Like, that's my opinion on lasagna. Like, it's like super mid. It's
got to be made right. It's got to be made well.
People only like lasagna because they like saying the word lasagna.
It
has nothing to do with the food.
It's layered. It's okay. For one, noodles are lit. Meat and noodles.
I love pasta.
Yeah. So what do you hate about lasagna? Just too much noodle in one bite?
Too much meat. Like, why is there so much meat in my pasta?
You're fucking wild for that take. That's what makes. I remember getting a goddamn lasagna, and there was a whole ass pork chop in my piece of lasagna. I was like,
it's sick.
I was like, let's go. This is America right here. Thank you, Mrs. Cordero, for the pork chop in my lasagna. Rhode Island, baby, best lasagna to ever do it. Loved it.
I agree with Kinda Cool Greg. I've never had a great lasagna. Like, and I've had lasagna made by the hands of an Italian woman. Like, that's supposed to be the best lasagna you could ever have. It was all right. It was good. Like, it was food.
Not all Italian women.
I'm gonna pick.
Not all Italian
chicken
women are good
Alfredo.
at cooking. Okay, they think they are.
No, she was good. She made everything else she made. I was like, this is banging. I'm just not a huge lasagna fan. Like, chicken Alfredo is arguably 1,000,000 times fucking better than lasagna. And this is why we need to have Big Bag Saturdays. And we already have Cassie's 10 gifted towards Big Bag Saturday. We can make it happen this week.
We can make it happen. How many do we have to do to get a
promote
Big
it.
Bag? What was the goal?
I think it was 150 we were saying for members.
Oh shit, I have no idea. We just have 10 on Monday. So we'll see if we we'll see if we can get to 150 by the end of the week. I'm gonna put the text up. What text is this? Oh yeah, we eat soap. That was something
So
else.
we have 10 out of 150. So we only need 140 more members. And we will do a Big Bag Saturday.
10 out of 150. Let me fix this. Bop, bop, doo-doo, bop, 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 boop.
Hugh said he once dated an Italian. She had a temper tantrum because he broke spaghetti in half when he threw it in the pot. Well, that's just fucking crazy, bro. I do like buttered noodles, Brady, but it's not the best. Like, French onion pasta is my favorite right now.
French onion pasta?
Yeah, it's like you do all the shit you would do to make like French onion soup, but then you add cream into it instead to make it like Alfredo-y.
I see
And to
you,
make it like a pasta sauce.
I see you say that. I'm only gonna click the Big Bag Brunch thing on the screen in intervals. I don't want it up there the whole episode.
We don't need to. We'll just promote it.
Guys, we are 10 to 150 members of the Big Bag Brunch. If we hit this, we're gonna do Big Bag Brunch. Damn. All right, I'm taking it off now. Okay.
He's like, enough promo.
Do I do our sponsor tonight? I haven't done our sponsor, have I?
No, you haven't. Our new sponsor.
Tonight's sponsor this week, Leon Swan's Neon Prawns. Come on down to Leon Swan's Neon Prawns for a glowing seafood meal. It's Leon Swan's Neon Prawns. Thank you for sponsoring Rewind.
Hell yeah. I'll stick with the beef sticks and cheese curds. Yeah, you fucking Wisconsin.
Wisconsin with their beer cheddar.
Beer cheese is good. I can't deny that. Beer cheese is fucking gas.
I don't know why you don't like lasagna. You said it's too meaty, and that tells me you and I are different people.
You like meat, don't? It's a man thing. Yes, men love meat. Women could do without meat for most of their meals. It's a conspiracy.
Like, I want the lasagna to have like all that shit in between each layer. Fuck me up with some meat and cheese. Fuck me up with that. I don't know.
Zay's thoughts on baked ziti. I like baked ziti, but I'd give it like maybe like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Like, red sauce is just not that good.
Did you just unironically 6-7 us?
Oh, I did. I unironically 6-7 us. That's funny as fuck.
Baked ziti is high. I agree with your rating. It's better than not. It's good. I don't think I've had a really good baked ziti before though. I think I've only had it at like
I have.
I don't know. I need to see about that. I can't recall ever being like, oh, this is some good baked ziti.
The same Italian woman who makes bangin', like, it's the best lasagna I've had, right? Like, it's just not that good. Like, it's like mid in comparison to her baked ziti. That shit is bangin'. Like, that shit is so good.
My papa.
Like, the Italians themselves sent her that recipe.
My papa used to fuck it up when I was a kid. He would make, his name was Bud. He would make something called Budgetti. And it was like the biggest pot of spaghetti ever. He would make the sauce, make the noodles on the side, and he would have this huge, he could make so much spaghetti sauce that he would bag up gallon bags, freeze them, send them home with everybody. People would like leave like they were ready to hunker down for the hibernate with this sauce. And it was just like a spaghetti sauce, but he would like get olives. He would crush them up with his hands. Like he'd do big ass cans of olives, big ass, tons of hamburger, tons of sausage, green onions or regular onions, green peppers, hella tomato, hell, he got this special seasoning he would get from Costco. Everything would just be big Costco. He had this huge pot of Budgetti and everybody loved it. It was very, very good. And that was the growing up. That was the homemade pasta that we would have. We wouldn't fuck around with some fettuccine homemade or nothing. If we were going out to the first restaurant I ever went to was the Italian Spaghetti House. And my dad used to grow up and steal breadsticks from it when he was a kid. So he like made sure to go back throughout his entire life and always tip them very good because like they fed him before school. He would steal breadsticks off the porch. And they kept him and his brothers and sisters fed. So we went back there. This is literally the first restaurant I went to when I was a baby, all throughout, like until it closed down. We would go there and I would get the lasagna, which was flumping. The lasagna was popping. They cook it in your little boat. They have your own lasagna boat. Fuck you up with that lasagna. So good. Or I would get the steak Siciliano, which was just a steak that was cooked in like a light Italian seasoning breading around it. It was like a full-ass, good-ass steak with a little Italian crust around it. Very good, very good.
That does sound good. My grandma always made like gigantic-ass meatballs whenever she made spaghetti. She makes like huge fucking meatballs, but they're so good. My grandma's meatballs are like...
Yeah,
I love it.
I never had a grandma that made meatballs, but I do love giant meatballs. I love them. PP Provado says, how's the Spanish food in Seattle? Is it any good? Like Spanish food or Mexican food? There's a lot of good Mexican spots, but I'm trying to think of Spanish food directly.
I assume they mean Mexican usually.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can think of any good Spanish spots here.
PP Bravado said food is always a good topic. You know, true.
It's a lot better
as
than
much
that
as I don't
gooner
look
stuff.
like I eat, I fucking eat.
You throw down, Zay?
I do be throwing down. I could, like, my favorite thing, I used to go to the Golden Corral. Like, that used to be one of my favorite restaurants back when they were good. Like, when I was, like, a kid. And I used to, like, beg my parents to go to the Golden Corral, and I would insist we have to stay there for, like, hours.
Yeah.
So I could get, like, 20 fucking plates.
Yeah,
that was my shit.
boss. We had Old Country Buffet in our area, which was like a Golden Corral, a little different. It was pretty similar, though. It was good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we have knocked your knob. No, Eric. We're going to send you over to Lolcow Nerds. Thank you for hanging and banging with us on this very sick edition of LolcowRewind. I don't know what's up.
Certainly one of those days.
Chill with the gooner shit, guys. All right, Zay, anything you want to say to the kids?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's episode of LolcowRewind. And make sure you guys are putting in those votes for Billy tomorrow. Super extra important that he wins this election.
Let's go.
I mean, what would happen if he didn't?
Let's all win this election together. Good night, everybody.